Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. E-40 recently did a interview on satellite radio, and finally he addressed a question that a lot of people was wondering but never asked him. And finally, this lady asked E-40 the question that was going through everybody's mind, but nobody asked E-40 or the person that they asked E-40 about, which is why E-40 never worked with Dr. Dre. And E-40 was trying to be clever on how he answered the question, because you know, in hip-hop, it's this thing where if you say anything that seems negative, people will call you a hater, or they'll try to say you jealous or some stupid shit like that, which that's not always the case. But E-40 was very clever on how he answered the question. But he tried to keep it real as possible. As you guys know, E-40 did work with Snoop Dogg quite a bit of times. And he said Snoop Dogg came to one of his first houses like in the early 90s. He said he'd been cool with Snoop Dogg pretty much forever. And, you know, they asked him that question. How come Dre never produced for you? E-40 said that he reached out to Dr. Dre. He said he reached out to Dr. Dre in regards to him probably producing for him and producing for other artists. And he basically said Dr. Dre never responded. Now, I'm not going to get on here and go ham on Dr. Dre and say Dr. Dre is this and Dr. Dre is that, because there's always two sides to every story. But at the end of the day, a lot of people was wondering. I would ask my brother at times, I say, damn, why don't E-40 ever work with Dr. Dre? Or how come Dr. Dre ain't never produced for E-40? Now, we know Dr. Dre is a legendary, producer. And E-40 is a legendary hip-hop act from the West Coast. Vallejo, California. Vallejo, California, that's in my neck of the woods. Shout out to V-Town. Magazine Street, the Crest. So, yeah, we always wondered that question. That was the question that was, going around in the streets. Like, damn, why won't Dr. Dre ever do something with E-40? Well, now we got our answer. Now, I'm gonna keep it 100. If that's the case, that E-40 reached out to Dr. Dre and Dr. Dre never responded to E-40, that's fucked up. Because Dr. Dre did beats for Eve, who's from Philadelphia. He did beats for Gwen Stefani. He worked with Eminem, who from Detroit. So you would think it would make all the sense in the world for Dr. Dre to work with a dude that's at least from California. Now I know LA is a, 5-hour, well, without traffic, if you lucky, it's like a 5.5-hour drive, but still at the end of the day, it's sort of like, damn, okay, now I get it. And I was kind of thinking that myself. But yeah, they have been people that have worked with Dr. Dre that have said, that Dr. Dre can be funny style at times. And sometimes he could be very difficult to work with in the studio. Keep in mind, one of the reasons why Rakim never came out on Aftermath is because him and Dr. Dre couldn't agree on the direction that they wanted to go with Rakim's album. Which, myself, I think Dr. Dre should have let Rakim do whatever he wanted to do, because Rakim was a already established hip-hop legend. Guys like Rakim, you don't tell him how to make no songs. You let him do whatever the fuck he need to do. But that's one of the reasons why the Rakim project never came out. But anyway, man, I just wanted to give my take on the situation and break that down for y'all. So let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out.